My name is Dr. Hillel Mazansky, and I specialize in medical hypnotherapy, guided visualization, nutrition, and exercise. My website being drmedicalhypnosis.com for all your specific health issues can be treated using hypnosis. Today I'm going to discuss something that is extremely common in the United States, in the world, all over, and that is stress. There is nobody that I know of that hasn't suffered stress at one or another time in their lives. Stress can be divided into two categories. The one being acute stress, such as your car breaks down or you have some issues, unresolved issues with a partner or something like that. That is acute stress. It is the chronic stress that causes harm to your body. Ongoing chronic stress, there are many causes, but examples can be after you lose a loved one, the mourning period is extended beyond a year. You have tremendous issues at work. You're stressed out because of your exams at college, and so on. Now, why stress is dangerous to your health, chronic stress, is that it can lead to anxiety, insomnia, overeating, and subsequently obesity. But how does stress really affect your body? It affects your body because a hormone is secreted by the body called cortisol. Cortisol is known to be the stress hormone because when cortisol is secreted, it causes your pulse to quicken, your blood pressure to go up, and that can lead to eventually heart disease, etc., especially in men. So that is the physiology, how stress works. There are so many symptoms and diseases that are related to stress. Chronic pain, insomnia, obesity. It can affect infertility, that females cannot get pregnant because they're under stress. I'll give you an example. In yesteryear, when I was practicing internal medicine, I also did OBGYN, and we'd see females who had difficulty with infertility. All the medications and the shots were given, etc., etc. Then husband and wife decided to adopt a child. And the child was adopted, the stress was released. Within 3 to 6 months, the female became pregnant. Sometimes when we are stressed out, we know what we're stressed out about, but we don't know the cause. Most people know the cause. Now, let me give you an example. If you are stressed out at work or whatever stresses you, try and do not allow that person or people or situation to gain power over you. Because if you allow them to stress you out, you have surrendered and they are in power and you are not. People sometimes tell me, Doctor, I'm scared to go and talk to my boss. Well, no. If you do it in a correct way, saying something like, Sir, if I were your daughter, would you treat me in the same way, or son, in the same way that you are treating me? Tabum! They stop, and you have now gained the power, and he or she has it. You will not be fired. I promise you, you will not be fired. The location in which you live is also important in stress. Studies by the National Psychological Association have showed that if you live in the East, it is more stressful. People suffer more stress than they do in the West. I don't know whether it's related to weather or not, but that is the findings. Now, when a female becomes stressed, she tends to tend and befriend, whereas males have the fight and flight syndrome. They either fight or flee away from the situation, while while females tend to befriend people in a calm and trying to help with the stress. We've mentioned the complications from stress. Another situation we have found is that in smokers, the reason why they smoke is because they are stressed out all the time. It is the reason why oftentimes alcoholics drink a great deal, because they suffer stress or anxiety, and drinking and smoking calms them so they feel better. There are many different, as I said, conditions that can develop, but that feeling of stress that you have, that discomfort, is ever present. Now, would you believe, when I see the college-age kids come to me, or even older people, but mainly amongst college-age kids, you know that their nutrition consists of pizza and beer. They come to me and they're complaining of stress. They're stressed out. The first thing I do is I ask them what their nutritional program is. 9 out of 10 people tell me that they were out drinking the night before, having beers and pizza. In the morning they woke up and they grabbed a Coke or a cup of coffee and were out the door. About 10, 11 o'clock, they really started stressing and became angry and what have you. Reason? Their blood sugar is low. Their blood sugar has dropped. And when the blood sugar drops, you become stressed. How do you treat stress? We do not encourage you taking medication, prescription medications from the doctor. First off, when you are stressed out, just pause a moment, close your eyes, breathe in through the nostrils and out through the mouth, and as you exhale, relax yourself. Breathe in through the nose, out through the mouth, and relax yourself. Do that 5 to 10 times, and you will be amazed at how that can temporarily help the stress and the stressful situation. As a holistic physician, I do not prescribe any medications because they are all addictive and they're all have side effects. Xanax, Valium, those type of medications. What I suggest is I empower patients who have stress, hypnosis. You cannot believe how the hypnosis helps them. And then it is recorded, or you get it as a video on my site, and you listen to it once, twice, whenever you want to. That is the most important. And there are also videos there for stop smoking, infertility, stress, insomnia. All those problems are available. Cancer. I am yet to see a patient with cancer that doesn't have chronic stress. Well, you ask, how can cancer be triggered by stress? It's called a condition called PNI, Psycho, you're not psycho, but it's called psycho neuroimmunology. Psycho being the mind, neuro being the brain, and immunology is your immune system with the killer T cells, killer B cells, and your proteins in the serum, in the serum, right? That causes, those are the things, how stress works. Because if you're stressed out, that's your psycho. Neuro is your brain, and immunology is your immune system. When you are stressed, you affect the immune system in that it decreases. And when your immune system decreases, then diseases and illnesses tend to develop. There is a lot more that we can talk about stress, but these are the salient points which I've discussed. Empower yourself. When you suffer stress, empower yourself to help treat yourself. Ask not what your doctor can do for you. Rather ask what you can do for yourself. Exercise is extremely important for stress. The more you exercise, the more your stress is reduced, because you secrete another hormone called endorphins. Those are the feel-good hormones. So please exercise. Befriend some of your friends. Go out. Enjoy yourself. Do everything that you can that is pleasurable for you. Do not say you cannot do it. Say, yes, I can. I am going to do it, because then you have conquered the stress instead of the stress conquering you. If you would like to know more about stress, you are more than welcome to email me at drhm@gianinc.com. drhm@gianinc.com. That doesn't go for stress, only it goes for any condition that you're concerned about, and you will not be charged. My name is Dr. Hillel Mazansky, and I thank you for listening to this YouTube video health tip.